Hi, it's Tuesday, April 14th, 2026, and I wanted to make this video about the alchemical fire meditation for you. It's kind of a crazy time in the world, as you know. Um, and this is a meditation that I give to my students or the colleagues that I work with when it gets really crazy and when they have a lot of old stuff coming up. So let me start the presentation. My name is Reverend Sydney Francis, and I am a psycho-spiritual healer and practitioner, and I want to share this meditation with you. Okay, first I just want to say this bird does not go with my text, but I saw this bird on my hike this morning with my dog, and I just had to have a picture of it and show you this picture of this beautiful bird. Has the most incredible bird song. So I just had to share it. Anyways, so how are you feeling right now in the world? Are you feeling sick, anxious, exhausted, lost, uncertain, stuck? A lot of the spiritual practitioners that I have talked to lately, um, many of them have like colds or flus or viruses, or had like a flu like a month ago and are still recovering. So I think there's a lot of pressure with getting over illnesses right now. I also know several people that have had really bad anxiety, come up for them in the last few weeks and or exhausted, like people who are just at the end of their rope in life, just feeling exhausted. Maybe you're lost. That was me last week. I was feeling a little lost, um, uncertain, like about the future, about what you're doing, or feeling stuck, like the energy feels stuck. This is definitely all playing out in the heavens. Part of my work is as an astrologer, and it's definitely in the heavens. So I want you to know you're not alone. This is how many people are feeling right now. But if you're sensitive to the energy, you're really noticing it in yourself. So let me just tell you, kind of give you, this is not so much an astrology video. I just want to give you the context of what's happening. So we had this big conjunction transit in February on February 20th when Neptune and Saturn met in the sky. This starts like a 36 to 38-year cycle. It's a new dream, a new reality, you need new structures for this new dream. When they came together last time, it was 1989. My life completely changed. I went from being a 16-year-old high school student to all of a sudden I went to college. I applied for school and I got in and I left my friends in high school and it was just like, okay, it was a totally new reality for me. And so we're in a time like that again, like in 1989, where your reality might really be changing dramatically. And that could be bringing up old patterns, fears, like I say, that lost feeling, that stuck feeling, that overwhelmed feeling, the anxiety. Anyway, so that's part of the energy, but this is good news, honestly, because you're being called. I'm pretty sure if you're listening to this video, you're being called to a new path, a new dream, a new beginning for you, or I'm calling it a new book. It's a new chapter of your life, but it is like a whole new book. You're starting a whole new book. Not even a new chapter. You finish that book, you're writing a new book for yourself. So this is a big transit and it's exciting, honestly, from a spiritual point of view. If you look at Neptune as a spiritual planet, this is a great opportunity for spiritual practitioners. Mars, okay, I'm just going to give you the overview and then I'll tell you my story about it. Mars entered Aries last week. Mars was stuck at the end of Pisces, like maybe the stuckness ended last week, but it was like, oh my God, this is going to kill me. Um, I was so depressed last week, but then Mars moved into Aries. Thank goodness. We're ready to like take action, even though we don't know what we're doing yet. We're still figuring out what we're doing, but we're ready to take action. Uranus is at the last degree of Taurus, hopefully helping us like break through those old patterns. Like Uranus wants to clean up its last 8 years in Taurus and like get into Gemini, start something new. So, and then Mars, this week, Mars is conjoining Neptune. It might be actually moving off Neptune now, but just conjoined Neptune the last few days. But it's feeling trapped between Neptune and Saturn in Aries. Mercury is about to enter Aries in the next few days. So we're going to be like our mind and our actions, our dreams and reality, they're all going to line up really soon here. But, and then Jupiter, okay, a positive aspect in the sky today, and kind of this energy of this week. Jupiter, Venus, and Vesta, and the moon today were in a minor grand trine. So I would go there for your self-care, like Jupiter in Cancer, Venus in Taurus, Vesta in Pisces, the moon's in Pisces. I don't know. It's a good day if you're able to take a bath or go in the garden or I don't know, with Jupiter and the moon in Jupiter in a water sign, moon in water sign, Vesta in water sign. Like, yeah, I think taking a bath is a good idea. But we'll go to the beach. I have a friend who is planning on going to the ocean today. So if you're able to do that, definitely take some self-care time for yourself. In a good way, Sun is exalted in Aries. And the moon is in Pisces today, like I said, and it's waning because there's a big, juicy new moon on in Aries on Friday in the early morning in the United States, early morning for us. There is a significant and noteworthy amount of planets in Aries right now. The Sun, Neptune, Saturn, Mars, Mercury soon, Chiron, Eris. The moon will be back this week. That's very significant. So there's a lot of fire in the sky. This meditation is kind of to align with all that fire in the sky. And let me just tell you how I'm seeing this Neptune, Saturn, Mars energy right now. Okay, so you on February 20th, let's just say you decided you wanted to remodel your house. And you're like, yay, I'm so excited. You had, maybe you had a windfall or you had the opportunity, but you wanted to remodel the house. So Mars now is, you've been thinking about it the last 6 weeks. You decided to do it, and then you've been like with Mercury retrograde and Mars in Pisces the last few weeks, like what did I want to do? So that's clearing up now, but Mars is talking to Neptune about what does that look like for you? Like what does this remodel look like? What do you want? What kind of cabinets do you want? What do you want the house to look like? Uranus is like ready with a like sledgehammer to like break the walls and tear everything out. Saturn's kind of waiting there in the wings for Mars to talk to it about the budget and what you really want. What does it really look like? What's realistic, and so that's kind of where you're at. Mars is like the foreman or the it's a contractor. Mars is like the contractor. He's ready to get going, but he's talking to you about what the dream is. What does it look like? You haven't quite maybe picked out all the cabinets yet or fully fleshed out what this new dream house looks like. So that's good work for this week. While Mars is stuck between Saturn and Neptune, it is actually a great week to do some dreaming work. Again, the moon's in Pisces, kind of supporting that dream work. I actually had to, not had to, but after I meditated, I was like, I'm going to write it down my dream. Like, what's the new dream coming in? Because a new dream started coming in February for you and was definitely emphasized on the lunar eclipse or solar eclipse that happened on February 17th and then really came together on February 20th. And now we're really in the phase of taking action on that new dream. Like, how do we do it? Like I said, okay, time to tear out the old structures and put in new ones. And so that's what Mars and Neptune and Saturn are talking about this week is like, what does this new dream look like and how are we going to do it? And when Mercury comes into Aries too in the next few days, I think that's actually this evening, it'll help get more clarity. But again, if you're feeling stuck today, this is a good day to do the meditation and also a good day to really write down your dreams. I think instead of worrying about trying to act quite yet, like give it a couple more days. Like really get clear, like what is it? What is it I want? And then I would say do a new moon ritual. That's my work. I work with the moon. Do a new moon ritual on Friday. Friday morning, the moon goes into Aries very briefly and then it goes void. I would say wait until the moon's in Taurus. I'll tell you what time that is. On the East Coast, the moon enters Taurus at 11:58 a.m. and on Pacific time, that's 8:58 a.m. on Friday morning. I would do a new moon ritual and really be clear with the universe on what you want. What do you desire? Define your dream. Spend the next few days. Take a few minutes every day to write in your journal and write down what this new dream is coming in. Then the actions with Mars will be clear, like what am I supposed to do? And the releasing energy of that Taurus energy, like what needs to be cleared out from the last 8 years, will also be clear. So that's kind of where we're at with the energy. We're also in the waning moon. You can see my little moon image here. Uh, my little, I don't know what's called, diagram, but in the moon, okay, we're here like a couple days before the new moon, like maybe midway between the last quarter and the new moon. This is a time to release. This, I wrote a book called Activating Lunar Alchemy. This is where the alchemy part happens. I actually love this phase of the moon cycle because if you align with the energy and you release things, let's say emotional things or physical things, you're really setting yourself up to let the new come in. So this video is really, I would say astral healing or a meditative healing video about letting go of the patterns. But if you want to do some sympathetic magic in the next few days, do some spring cleaning. This is a great week for spring cleaning. I've actually been doing a little on my house. Um, and like take stuff to Goodwill or wherever, take stuff to your local thrift store, get the old stuff out and make way for the new. This is a perfect time for that because the energy of the universe is trying to give us the new dream, but we got to clear out the old patterns first, right? If you're feeling afraid or scarce or self-doubt or unworthy or ashamed about asking for money or whatever it is, like that old patterns have to be cleared out for the new energy to come in. And there's always a chance every month you can clear out, but this is a significant time. This is to be in alignment with it. Let's just say this is a great time to align with the energy and just be like, okay, I'm clearing out the old. I'm making way for the new, even if I don't have a full clear idea of what that new is coming in. This is a great week for it. Next week, we're going to start to feel like ready to go. We're increasingly every day more clear about the dream and how to start executing on it. And so that energy will intensify next week. Get more clear next week and be easier to work with. We're still feeling a little bit of the stuckness this week. Anyway, before I give you the meditation, I just want you to know I work with spiritual practitioners, mystics, wisdom keepers, healers, who are putting their work out there. I have a course called Your Soul Aligned Offer. It's a 10-week live cohort. The next one starting May 11th. It's okay, I'm going to say it's part spiritual alignment business. It's a business course, one part of it. But the other part, which I think is more important, is the healing and transformative part. Most spiritual practitioners I've worked with want to serve people and they have a lot of experience. They've studied, they bring their life to it. It's been their calling. And sometimes it's hard for them to ask for money. It's hard for you to ask for money. It's sometimes you're afraid of visibility or all of these things. You have self-doubt. Maybe you don't feel confident yet. And this class is for that. It's to give you the practical business tools to succeed in the world, in the changing world that we're in. But it's also a healing course to let go, to transform, transmute those old patterns that are like, I'm not good enough, so I can't charge, or whatever. I'm just going to tell you right now, I've been through them all. I grew up um, an abusive home and lost my dad when I was 10, and I have really I have had to transmute every pattern you can imagine. Fear, scarcity, fear of vulnerability, fear, abandonment, it wounds, you name it. I have, well, almost everything, but I just want you to know I have a lot of compassion and it's not easy. But once you start to realize what the pattern is, once you start to see the pattern, and perhaps that's why you came to participate in this video today, it's much easier to get rid of. It's the patterns we don't see that really keep us stuck. So anyway, I hope if you want to join me or meet me, have a coffee chat, please look in the comments under the video and there is a link to set up a coffee chat with me. Anyway, okay, let's get to the video. So fire, we are in a fire time in the heavens. There is almost all the planets are on fire, and then most of the rest of them are in air or going into air. Not really, not most of them, but they're going to be. And so this is going to be a big fiery energy. So this is a meditation. Really, like I said, I would say on the astral level, you're going to use your imagination, and fire as an element is purifying. Um, and it's associated, you've probably heard it's associated with the transformative power of spirit. And I'm just going to quote the Bible on that. You probably heard the story that John the Baptist baptized with water, but when Jesus came along, he baptized with fire. And that's, I would say, a symbolic story about how we clear ourselves with water versus how spirit clears us with the light of God, the light of spirit. And so I want you to think about that for this video. This alchemical light is really the light of spirit or the light of God, which this is a quote from a friend, the light of God in every person. So you're kind of connecting with this source light, this source fire. And I want you in this meditation to allow yourself to burn away the old patterns that aren't supportive. So if it's a physical health pattern, burn it away. If it's a mental pattern, burn it away. If it's a emotional pattern, burn it away. If it's a spiritual pattern, burn it away. Like I said, I have experienced almost all of them. So I have tremendous empathy and compassion for you. And this meditation is to really help you change how you see yourself on a psychological and spiritual level, and then allow it to, materialize in your body. So, okay, with that, I want you to get into a safe and comfortable place, like sit down or lie down. You can listen to this lying down. Get calm, close your eyes. And it's not in my notes here, but I would call in your guides or angels, ask the angels to come surround you and help you with this, your guides, to really surrender to this healing light that's coming in. And now I want you to take 3 deep breaths, and I'll take them with you. It helps me. So, okay, I want you to inhale and then exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then one more. And inhale and exhale. All right, like I said, relax your body, close your eyes. Imagine roots growing out of the soles of your feet, going deep into the earth. These roots are healthy and strong, so that energy flows easily from your body into the earth and from the earth into your body. When you need to release something, it can fall off you and become compost, or the energy can go down through your body, through your feet, into the roots, and be released safely back into the earth. Likewise, as you are breathing, you are drawing healthy earth vitality up through your roots, your feet, and into your body. Notice that when you're grounded, you are safe. And right now, you are completely safe. Imagine entering into your own secret safe place. Picture it, see it, feel it around you. What do you see? What is in your safe place? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you smell, if anything? When you are feeling completely comfortable and feeling completely safe, your astral body or energy body steps out of your physical body. Your physical body is safe and grounded in your safe space. And your energy body or your conscious awareness is going to go on a transformative quest. Your energy body begins to explore the environment around your safe space. A short distance away, you see something so beautiful, something dancing, a light. It's so beautiful and compelling, you want to go over and see what it is. As you get closer, you notice that it's a large fire. It's a white fire with rainbow light flickering through it. Although you are getting closer, it's not hot. Rather, it feels very comforting. The closer you get to it, the more you want to move toward it. As you get closer to the fire, you feel joy and bliss get stronger and stronger in your body. It's as if the fire was made of pure bliss. It is a pure spirit fire or alchemical fire. You are so close now that you could touch it, and the fire is beckoning you into it. It's so beautiful, magical, blissful. Because it feels so good, you decide to step into it and allow yourself to be completely enveloped in this delicious energy. You are surrounded by this spirit fire. It does not burn you. Rather, it feels energizing, revitalizing, enlightening. Take a moment to feel the energy of it. What color is it? What color is it? Or colors? What does it sound like to you? Can you hear it crackling? What does it feel like? What does it feel emotionally? Does it have a smell? Does it have a taste? Sink into this fire. Let it come through you and fill every part of your body, mind, emotions, and spirit. Let the fire continue to surround and envelop you. As you stand there, you notice that old, outmoded patterns, dark spots, and heaviness catch fire and burn up. Each time this happens, you feel lighter and freer. Allow the fire to penetrate your body, mind, emotions, and spirit. Visualize your physical body and your physical life. Is there any energy you would like to transmute in this alchemical fire? Picture it. See the fire moving it, transforming it, changing it, releasing it. Now visualize your mental life. Are there any aspects to your mental life or your financial life that you would like to transmute? Picture them in your mind's eye. See the fire engulfing them, liberating the energy, transforming and transmuting the energy into light, joy, abundance, and bliss. Visualize your emotional life and relationships. Are there any emotions or relationships or relationship aspects that you'd like to transmute? Picture those aspects in your mind's eye. See the alchemical fire moving through you. Let it transform your emotions. See the energy of the fire lighting you up, releasing you, giving you relief, where you might have carried burdens, bringing light into places of darkness. Now visualize your spiritual life and your spiritual and creative goals. Is there any darkness or resistance in this area? See the alchemical fire transforming and transmuting any heaviness or resistance into pure light, fire, and energy. Stay in the fire until your light body is made up of pure spirit fire. Gently release any more areas of heaviness or resistance. Check in with your light body. See if it's made of alchemical fire. Feel your energy shift to bliss, joy, passion, enthusiasm, excitement, motivation, eagerness, and pure energy. Take a few moments to sit with that feeling. Let it move through you, move you, inspire you, and light you up. Notice how you are feeling now. When you're ready, step out of the fire. Turn around and thank it. Thank it for its nourishing light, for its bliss, for helping you release and transmute these old patterns. When you're ready, walk back to your physical body and step back into it. Gently become aware of your breathing and take some deliberate and soft breaths as you bring your awareness back into your body slowly. Feel your feet and the roots connecting you to the earth. You can move your toes, wiggle your feet. You can begin to feel your legs and energy moving up through your calves, through your thighs, and into your torso. Feel energy filling your body, your hips, your waist, your chest. Keep noticing the energy filling you. Notice where you're sitting. Feel the physical sensations in your body, like how good it feels to be back in your body. Feel the energy in your shoulders and arms. Wiggle your fingers, stretch your hands. You can stretch your shoulders or feel your head and neck. And when you're ready, open your eyes. You may repeat this meditation as often as needed. Sometimes I just do this once a year, but this could be something for right now that you do every day if needed, especially if a lot of old stuff is coming up for you. It's good to do. There's going to be these lots of planets in fire for a while, so this is a good meditation for this year. But like I said, do it as often as needed. And I want to, do a quick prayer for you. I know it is actually pretty hard times out in the world, and I wish you every blessing. I wish you the sweetness of spirit, the abundance of spirit, the love and joy of spirit, and every blessing to surround you and envelop you as you bring in this new dream and all the light that you are bringing into the world. Aho.